What's good, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Rugged Haitian. Cute theme music. What's good, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Rugged Haitian. Yo, guess what day it is? And I ain't talking about hump day. Nah, man. It's back to school time, man. It's back to school. Around here where I'm at, school started on Monday. You're hearing this on Wednesday or whenever day, but school started on Monday. But back where I'm from in Virginia, school started like 2 weeks ago. So we're back though. So today we're gonna be talking about the 3L's, man. And my Haitians already know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Legliz, Lekòl, La-Kie. Or La-Kie, Legliz, Lekòl. It don't matter however you say it. The 3L's are real in the Haitian culture. You feel me? Now, let me explain. Because some of y'all probably like, what did he just say? Y'all forgot I was Haitian. It's the Rugged Haitian, baby. La-Kie, Legliz, Lekòl. What I just said is house, La-Kie. Church, Legliz. Lekòl is school. La-Kie, Legliz, Lekòl. That is house, church, school. And those 3L's are important this time of year. Because when it's the summertime, you ain't got to worry about the kids getting into any trouble. Because Haitians don't do sleepovers. We talked about that. We talked about that. Go listen to last week's. You feel me? Haitians don't do sleepovers, so you know we ain't doing no sleepovers in the summers. You feel me? But during the school year, the 3L's reign true, man. They reign true. This is why the 3L's are important to Haitians, man. La-Kie. First of all, you don't need to stay over anybody's house. That's what La-Kie is. La-Kie is you go to school, you go home. Parties, it's a no. Sleepovers, it's a no. We don't know they family, you feel me? So you stay home, you do the work you gotta do, you handle your business, and that's that. You eat your beans and rice, which sounds good about now. Man, I'm about to make that tomorrow. You eat your beans and rice, you do what you gotta do, you feel me? That's La-Kie. Legliz is church. Right after you go to school, you go to church. You feel me? You go to church because that's how it is. You go to church. It doesn't matter. You may think church is on Sundays. Not in no Haitian family. Man, if you Haitian, you going to church on Monday. You going to church on Tuesday. You going to church on Wednesday. Definitely going on a Thursday. Most likely going on a Friday. Saturday, you going to go a little late, but there's a church going on. If there's a church service going on, man, you are in there. You are in there. And then Lekòl. Lekòl, school, man. School, you gotta go to school. You gotta go to school. You feel me? That's important. So I'm gonna break them down for you. Why is school important for Haitians, especially Haitians in the U.S.? So this is why, matter of fact, I'm gonna break it down some more. In Haiti, most, if not all schools, you have to pay. You have to pay to go to school in Haiti. Either you got it or you don't. You feel me? Like my mom's, like she went to school for a short amount of time, and she told me this. She said the day the teacher beat her, she left and never went back. The day she got a whooping, she left and never went back. So that's my mom's, you feel me? But my dad, he went through all the school and whatnot, college, all that. So in Haiti, 98% of the schools you gotta pay for. You feel me? You have to pay for school in Haiti. And not only that, you gotta buy school uniforms. And if you don't go to school with the uniform, you're gonna be returned right back home. And there ain't no school buses. It ain't no school buses in Haiti. Well, it is. For some schools, there are school buses. But I'm just telling you from what I experienced when I was there. When I was there, man, I see kids running down the street as early as 4 years old in their little school uniforms. And I'm thinking, all right, they probably going to a party or something all matching. But man, it's like 300 of them going to the same school. And it's like different schools in Haiti too. So in a town, you might have like two, 3 elementary schools, 1 big high school and whatnot, In Haiti, man, you got like 10, 13 different schools. You see kids walking in all different kind of uniforms, man. But that's not it. This is how they get to school. They'll flag down, they ain't even taxis. It's just guys on dirt bikes. It's guys on dirt bikes, guys driving trucks and all that. They'll wave them down, hop on the bike, and the bike will take them to school. And there'll be like 3-4 of them. 3-4 of them riding on that one little dirt bike. And they be getting it too. I'm like, how y'all so brave? They 4 years old. But they going to school. So, school is very, very, very important in Haiti, man. It's like, yo, man, I remember, and it's hard too, because you got to pay for it. And if you ain't got it, there's no like, oh, it's all right, we understand, come in for class for the day. If you don't pay, they will literally send you back home and say, you did not pay for this part of the semester. You need to go home and don't come back until you pay. And that's just how it is. I was there, my cousin. I was there first day, cool, she went to school. Second day, cool, she went to school. She in high school. Third day, cool, she went to school. Fourth day, I was like, why ain't you in school? She said, I ain't have no more money. I was like, what? She said, yeah, they sent me home. I was like, for real? She was like, yeah. And that's how it is. So with that in mind, you feel me? With that in mind, how it is in Haiti, when you have for Haitians, when you have the opportunity to be in America and then go to school for free, taking advantage of that. And there's no nonsense. Like you make sure your kids go to school, because you know in Haiti, I'll have to pay for this. You'll have to wear a uniform. You don't have to do this and all that. But here you get on the school bus, go to school. You ain't got to pay nothing going to a public school. You ain't got to pay nothing, everything gravy. So that's why school is very important, because on one end, you got to pay for that joint. Elementary, middle, high. You got to pay for that joint. On the other hand, it's free in the U.S. and you ain't got to pay for it. So it's a valuable thing that Haitian parents do not want to waste. That's why Lekòl is very important. That's why Lekòl is in the 3L's, you feel me? Because you got to go to school. Next, Legliz. Man, if you Haitian, man, you know who Mama Marie is. You know who Jésus-Christ is. And you've heard this every time you go into a Haitian church. Béni soit l'Éternel. Yo, if you Haitian, you know what I just said, man. You know what I just said. That you are going to church. You got to know who Mary, the mother of Jesus, is. You got to know who Jesus is. You feel me? You got to know the Holy Spirit. You cannot be Haitian. You cannot be Haitian and not know who Mary, the mother of Jesus, is, because Haiti is like mainly Catholic. Like a good, I want to say 80-60%. Don't quote me. It's Catholic. So you got you got Haitian families who are very Catholic. And not only that, you got some more Protestant some more Protestant Haitians who are going to church. You feel me? Who for them, church is a very, very big part of their lives. So the kid come home from school and go straight to church to grow in their spirituality. Rather they're going to mass, rather they're going for prayer, rather they're going for confession, rather they're going for communion. Man, you gotta be there, man. You got to be there. If Haitian parents could, they'll make all their children's priests or pastors. Priests or pastors, man. That's just how it is. That's what all Haitian parents want. Their kids to be a priest or a pastor. You would think that the way that they push, you need to go to church. You need to go to church. Man, I remember growing up, we had to every time we went to church, it didn't matter how hot it was. I had to wear a long sleeve button up. I mean a long sleeve button down. Dress pants, dress shoes. 90-degree weather. 80-degree weather. 100-degree weather. I had to wear that. The day that I tried to go to church with a t-shirt and jeans, my mom smacked the fire out of me, man. She smacked the fire out of me. Like as if it was fire on me and she was trying to cut it out and put it out. The fire was already out, but she kept beating me to make sure the fire wouldn't even come back. That's how bad she smacked me, man. Man, and what's bad about that? I was in college when I was in college when this happened, man. I was in college because the church I was going to in college, they was all laid back. It's like, yo, come as you are, man. Not for Haitians. You need to come to church dressed up. If you don't come to church dressed up, two things will happen. One, you're gonna get smacked. Two, other Haitians are gonna talk about you and talk about your parents, that the fact that they let you come to church dressed like that. And that's just facts. That is just facts. That is what it is. It's true. And Haitian parents do not like being talked about. They do not. If you're going to talk about them, it better be a good thing. But if they hear rumors and it's concerning them, hate it. They hate it. So, Legliz, 2. And then, La-Kie. You already know. Matter of fact, go and listen to the other episode on why Haitians don't do sleepovers. You want to know what Haitians sleepovers look like? One person in one bed at their house. Cause there ain't no friends over, man. La-Kie, man. What else you gonna do? You gonna play a sport? Man, my parents didn't let me play sports until middle school. And even then, I had to beg to play sports because it was just school, church, home. That's it. So at the crib, you got everything you need. Food, you got your food. Friends, your parents there. Homework, you got that. That's how it is, man. That's how it is. So that's why home is on the list. Because home is on every list. Like, no matter where you go, you always got to put home on the list. So I know. So I just wanted to break it down for y'all. And explain to y'all what La-Kie, Legliz, Lekòl was. Because you're going to hear that. That's big in the Haitian families. You feel me? They'll be like La-Kie, Legliz, Lekòl. Those are the only places you're permitted to go as a child. Heck, those was the only places I was permitted to go as a high schooler. Shoot, I almost want to pick up the same habits now. Because I'm a pastor. Church. I got a house. And I'm about to go back to school. So I'm about to adapt the same habits. Gotta stay focused. La-Kie, Legliz, Lekòl. Home, school, church. That's it. Home, school, church. That's it. Nothing more. So, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of The Rugged Haitian. Peace.